Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Lakers trade pitch lands floor spacing center next to Anthony Davis. LeBron James and Anthony Davis's stellar lay in the Team USA's gold medal run in the 2024 Paris Olympics is a source of optimism that the Los Angeles Lakers will bounce back strong from the first-round exit last season. It also showed a blueprint for optimizing Davis, who was a menacing defensive presence, 1.5 blocks and 1.2 steals in just 16.6 minutes, in Team USA's second unit next to Miami Heat's stretch big man Bam Adebayo. A 3-4-1 trade where they could land a floor spacing center next to Davis and open up roster spots for veteran free agents might do the trick for the Lakers. Los Angeles Lakers receive Nikola Vucevic. Chicago Bulls receive D'Angelo Russell, Christian Wood, Cam Reddish, 2025 second-round pick via LA Clippers, with Vucevic generating zero trade market, along with disgruntled Zach LaVine. Per the Chicago Sun-Times, the Lakers should pounce on the opportunity to add size and shooting to their frontcourt without giving up their 2 future first-round picks. For the Bulls, shedding away Vucevic's $41.5 million guaranteed money over the next 2 years, while betting on the Clippers to get worse in the post-Paul George era to get an early second-round pick in the talented NBA draft next year might motivate them to pull the trigger on this hypothetical Lakers package. The Bulls might not get a better deal than this after failing to squeeze the Oklahoma City Thunder in extra draft capital in the Alex Caruso, Josh Giddey trade. New Lakers coach J.J. Redick made it known he wants a big bruising man next to Davis to slide him to his preferred power forward position. You certainly have to look at what I think is actually a very good roster, a very balanced roster, Redick said in an interview with Justin Turman and Eddie Johnson on Sirius XM NBA Radio on July 12. We tried, but we'd love to, at some point, get another 5-man, a big bruising 5-man. You look at the Western Conference right now, whether it's Denver, Minnesota, OKC with what they added, certainly Memphis, they're going to be back in the hunt, they added Zach Edey, certain matchups in the playoffs, you're going to need a lot of size. While Vucevic is more a finesse than a bruiser, the former 4-time All-Star center has held his own against Nikola Jokic, the measuring yardstick among all NBA big man and the Lakers' biggest thorn over the last 2 seasons. In 13 career games against Vucevic, Jokic averaged just 15.8 points per StatMuse, which is 5 points lower than his career average and 11 points below his scoring norm last season. Vucevic, a decent 34.1% career three-point shooter, could also open up the paint for James and Davis. On the defensive side, Vucevic's size could give the Lakers another rim protector and allow Davis to roam around and play at his best as a weak side defender. According to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, Davis played a significant role in the Lakers hiring Redick. The Lakers have been committed to making All-NBA forward Anthony Davis a significant part of the conversation on the next head coach and want to make sure he's aligned with how a new coach plans to feature him on offense and defense, sources said, Wojnarowski reported on June 6. Davis held conversations with Redick upon his hiring where the rookie head coach shared his vision. Redick's plan is to hand the keys to Davis as James winds up his historic career. Redick talked about me being the hub of the offense, Davis said, per Ben Golliver of The Washington Post. That will be different. We won't know everything until training camp when we're able to get on the floor. We want LeBron to shoot more threes. Redick wants to play fast and defend. From what he was telling me, I'm in total agreement with what he has planned for us. The goal at the end of the day is still to win a championship. You can't skip steps. Acquiring a big man who can also shoot threes such as Vucevic could help Redick follow through on his plan to make Davis the Lakers' offensive hub. Lakers officially sign Quincy Olivari and Kyler Kelly. The Los Angeles Lakers announced that they have signed guard Quincy Olivari and center Kyler Kelly. The terms of the deals were not disclosed, but reports have indicated they are both Exhibit 10 signings. That means that both Olivari and Kelly will be part of the Lakers' training camp and preseason roster. If they fail to make the parent team, which will likely be the case, then the Exhibit 10 contract allows them to catch on with the organization's G League affiliate South Bay Lakers for the 2024-25 season. Olivari originally signed with the Lakers as an undrafted free agent out of Xavier. The 23-year-old appeared in 5 Summer League games for the Lakers between the California Classic and Las Vegas, averaging 5.8 points and 1.8 rebounds in 14.9 minutes per game while shooting 28.6% from the field and 26.7% from three-point range. It's hard to take too much away from those stats, given the lack of consistent playing time. After starting his collegiate career with Rice for 4 years, Olivari transferred to Xavier for his final year of eligibility where he averaged 19.1 points, 5.6 rebounds, 2.1 assists, and 1.4 steals while shooting 40.9% from three-point range on 7.6 attempts. At 6'3" and 200 pounds, Olivari has a solid frame for a guard at the NBA level and has a great outside shooting stroke. Meanwhile, Kelly went undrafted in 2020 after spending 2 seasons at Oregon State. Since then, he has bounced around organizations, mainly playing in the G League. His first destination was with the San Antonio Spurs, where he played for the Austin Spurs after signing an Exhibit 10 deal as an undrafted free agent. He then spent a season with Raptors 905, Toronto Raptors, and was with the Maine Celtics, Boston Celtics, last season. Kelly averaged 8.4 points and 2.9 blocks per game for Maine last season, shooting 68.6% from the field. He has a prototypical center skill set and is not a floor spacer by any means, largely living in the paint on both ends of the floor. It's no secret that the Lakers can use some size on the interior, so perhaps Kelly gets an extended look during the preseason to show what he can do. Once training camp and the preseason comes to an end, it was revealed that the Lakers will begin the regular season by hosting the Minnesota Timberwolves as part of the NBA's opening night. The Lakers haven't won their first game of the season since 2016, so will be looking to end that streak against Anthony Edwards and a tough Timberwolves team. Los Angeles Lakers rumors, LA urged to consider signing career 41% three-point shooter free agent. The Los Angeles Lakers haven't improved their roster this summer after missing out on some of their top free agent targets. Because of this, they might have to settle for what's left out there on the market. According to Greg Swartz of Bleacher Report, the one area that the Los Angeles Lakers need to address this offseason is their three-point shooting after they were ranked 24th in made threes per game in 2023-24, 11.8, and the one guy who they could get is Doug Mcdermott. Mcdermott, 32, doesn't do much else at this stage of his career, yet he remains an elite floor spacer who would fit in well next to James and Anthony Davis, Swartz wrote. Signing Mcdermott, or anyone else, would need to happen following a trade of some sort, as the Lakers are at a full 15 players following the signings of Connect and Bronny James. The team also sits just $45,001 below the second apron, so a deal would need to clear up $2.1 million in additional space and a roster spot, he added. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Doug Mcdermott? Leave your opinion in the comments.